is I'm just feeling incredibly stuck. I have to ask permission. It is not a good place to be. More space. The walls feel like they're closing in on me. It always has worked for us, but I never dreamed that full-time RV life would be the time that it stopped working for us.
Well, we're just going to have an honest conversation today, and we figured today would be a good day to just sit outside in the sun and just share some things with you guys. So as I said while I was making these fine mochas, we just wanted to take a minute to just share with you some of the realities of full-time RV life, some of the struggles that Laurie's been dealing with.
So I have my computer here because it's going to be a lot easier to do this based off of thoughts and feelings that I have written down instead of the emotions that I'm feeling today. I'm very emotional about all of this. So just talking this out, I thought I was dealing with RV life burnout. Turns out it's really not. The walls are just closing in on me, and it's because I've been stuck. Essentially since December of 2023, when we wintered in Arizona, I work camped in the resort that we were in. He worked a job offsite 5 days a week, full time. So because of that, yes, I could get out within the resort, but I wasn't able to get out independently. I used to love when he would be done with his law enforcement shift. He would go to bed for the day. I would be able to take the truck and I would be able to go and just go shopping or do whatever I wanted. And I am really, really, really missing that. And I haven't had that. So it's impacting me in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's just something is going to have to change.
Yeah, we were driving a few weeks ago and she brought up that she thought she was experiencing RV life burnout. And that kind of scared me. Because that's all I see our future as. And it kind of hit me that I don't think it's RV life burnout. I think it's that she has not had the ability to get away. She has not had a vehicle. While I'm at work, she's here. Then she works remotely, so she's here working. And her life just is always here. And I come and go every day, going to and from work. And if we need something, I'll stop at the store on my way home from work. So I have the ability to do more things outside of here, and you don't.
Right. And we've been a one vehicle family, my goodness,
Years.
10, 12
Yep.
years. It has been a long time. We have always made it work. We used to work in the same area, so we rode in the same vehicle. Then he was law enforcement, and so I was able to have the vehicle when he was working. It always has worked for us, but I never dreamed that full-time RV life would be the time that it stopped working for us. It's crazy to me.
If you have a dream of living the full-time RV life, you're chasing more than making money on the road, you're chasing freedom. But getting to full-time RV life can have you stuck in endless research and deep down the YouTube rabbit hole. That's why we've built the Full-Time RV Life Academy, a step-by-step course that will guide you every step of the way so that you can stop spinning your wheels and start living the life that you've been dreaming of. Imagine finally having one place with everything you need to know to become a full-time RVer. You don't have to wonder if you're missing something with all of that research because we've lived it all and made the mistakes for you for the last several years. Don't spend another year stuck in someday. Check it out today at whynotwonder.com/RV Academy and start chasing that life of freedom today. We'll have a link below.
So the other thing that's not helping this at all is that we have been working opposite schedules for over a year now. And when I got my remote job, when we had to come back for our son's cancer diagnosis, I asked for a schedule where my days would be free in case our son needed any additional care. I've been working 3:30 to midnight, Thursday through Monday, and he's working Monday through Friday. So we live in a beautiful state, and we have not been able to go anywhere or do anything because I've had to be back by 3:30 every day on the weekend for work.
So when we were talking about it, I had mentioned that we could just get a second vehicle, and that vehicle could be hers, just something for her to be able to come and go. And that isn't something she wants. For one, we'd have to travel separate on travel days. That's not as big of a deal, but the bigger deal is insurance, fuel, repairs, maintenance, all of that we'd have to take
It's a whole
on
second set of expenses.
all those expenses. Yep.
So we have really close friends who were full-time RVers, and for the first couple of years on the road, they traveled with 2 trucks. And I never really understood it. And she used to talk very adamantly about how she refused to lose her independence. And it hasn't hit me until the last year or so that I can see the beauty in that.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if she didn't use her vehicle, even if it just stayed parked there at the campground, she still had it. Just the feeling, just knowing that she had her own independence, and if she wanted to go somewhere she could, was what made the difference. And you just don't have that.
No, I don't have that. I've had to ask a friend if I could use her vehicle. Family, I have to ask permission. It is not a good place to be. So basically, the overall message here is if you feel like you need to travel with 2 vehicles, I mean, we're not going to change your mind because that's a decision you have to make. But goodness, I am so in support of it now. If you are going to only travel with 1 vehicle, you can totally make it work. We made it work for the first 2+ years on the road. It was not an issue. It's just become an issue since all of our schedule changes and all of that kind of stuff. So it's something to think about and really consider. And if there's an inkling of you that thinks you're going to want a vehicle, maybe don't sell that vehicle or leave it. Maybe take it with you and just see how it goes. So the other part of this, when I say the walls feel like they're closing in on me, it's absolutely because I'm stuck here. But it is also because as we get further into the years of full-time RVing, I'm feeling the crunch. We live in a 32-foot travel trailer. It is a great floor plan. I still absolutely love the floor plan. But as time has gone on, I just feel like I want more space. I feel like I want more. I don't know. I don't want to say that I want it to feel like a house, but I want it to feel like a house.
Yeah, and there are some floor plans that are different that I think would work so well with our lifestyle. And the living area actually feels like a living room. They have full L-shaped couches and recliners with the fireplace. It feels more like a living room. And I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I just have no room. I mean, you too, but you're not feeling this. But I just feel like there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to move around. I mean, you can go and sit in bed, but
that only works for so long.
Yeah, I don't want to go sit in bed. I want to sit in my living room. We have 2 recliners, but I sit in the one recliner and I don't have anywhere else to go. And I'm really, really feeling that. We're not anywhere near even looking or talking about a different RV. I don't even know if we would if we could.
So in addition to all of that, we're currently in a season, we've been in a season for over a year that feels a little more rigid. I'm going to and from work Monday through Friday, clocking in, clocking out. You're working remotely. We both have our schedules, and we're not out on the road work camping where we have the freedom to go and adventure and see things and hike and explore. And there's just a totally different feel with where we're at currently.
Well, we're grinding.
Yeah, it's more of a grind right now, and it has been. And, we are looking forward to getting back out on the road.
Well, we didn't hit the road to grind. We hit the road for less stress.
Yep.
Life circumstances have kind of just forced us into this place. And we know we're going to find a balance. Like, we know this is just a season, but it's been really, really difficult to be back in the grind. And I feel like it's more of a grind than it ever was, even in Sticks and Bricks life. It probably also is, I'm working remotely. Yes, that's great. And I'm super grateful. I don't ever want to not be grateful for my job, but I don't enjoy it. And I'm very stressed with my job, very stressed. So that doesn't help. When work camping was looking out at Electric Peak, it was just enjoying the places that we were. And I don't enjoy where I'm at right now. So all of that is playing into all of this. And it's all just important to talk about because we don't ever want to paint the picture that full-time RV life is like a dream, because it can be a grind. And we've needed this grind financially with everything that's happened. If we hadn't been grinding, we could be in a rough place financially. So we're grateful.
We are grateful. We've had a lot of expenses. We've had the frame failure. We've had to take the RV to Indiana multiple times. We've had truck breakdown. We needed the grind, and we are very thankful for the jobs that we have and for this opportunity. But I've had the itch for a while to hit the road and go do what we set out to do.
So we don't share any of this to discourage you from full-time RV life. We absolutely recommend it. We love being full-time RVers, but you can see people talking at a high level about like, oh, it can be tough to be a full-time RVer, that kind of thing. We wanted to talk about the actual details, why it can be, where we're at personally. We're just trying to share a little bit more personal stuff with you guys. And we would love to hear from you in the comments because we want to know if you want to keep seeing more of this type of thing. Not how hard it is, but just more personal stuff.
More realistic stuff, day-to-day stuff.
Yeah.
So drop us a comment below.